As comic book movies continue to progress and come out more and more frequently over the years, we have more and more characters that are being brought to life from the pages of the comic books we used to read and still read. But there are some characters that have iconic looks from the pages of the comic book that check it. It's kind of hard to get some of those looks from the comics to translate directly into a movie in live action. And one of those characters that has a look that's hard to replicate is your homegirl, Wanda Maximoff, aka Scarlet Witch. Should she wear her comic book costume in the MCU? That's a good question.
Fuck a silver lining. Fuck a silver lining. It's only a card. It's hard enough.
What's good, gang? Y'all know what it is, so check it, right? Aight. We got that out the way. Now let's talk about Wanda Maximoff. Now, first off, we all know that in the comic book, Scarlet Witch has the look of an iconic witch. Minus the broom, thank God, and minus the big old tall hat, and also minus missing any teeth. She ain't got that going on either, thank God. All right, she's sexy. She big sexy in the comic books, okay? And in the comic books, she wears, of course, bright red with the costume in the middle, riding up her ass for some reason. Hey, they love that. And of course, the classic cloak over her shoulders and the tiara on top of her head, looking like Sailor Moon. Now, with that being said, that look is so iconic from the pages of the comic book. Many different authors and artists over the years have replicated that throughout all of the X-Men runs, the new Avenger runs, etc., etc. Now, people want that look on the big screen. They've been photoshopping it for many years. They've wanted it forever in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I think it was after Avengers Age of Ultron, people were beating the table. When we see her in Captain America Civil War, she better have a tiara on. Man, she better be wearing it in Avengers Infinity War. Ain't no excuses. People were really hyped up about it. And I was on the fence saying, I don't know if it can really translate to live action. And I don't know if it really belongs in live action. Not everything can translate over from a comic book to real life. Now, before you kill me, before you throw something at your TV screen right now, like, this motherfucker's stupid, let me explain. Let's look at a character like Thor, right, in the MCU. We see most looks, he's had nothing on his head. His head is bare, just his hair. In the comic books, we know Thor normally wears his Asgardian helmet with the wings. That's been his look forever in most runs of the comic books, especially before the Ultimate run. In the MCU, he's worn that helmet 2 times. And Kevin Feige was like, okay, enough. Because it doesn't translate.
Yes, sir! This nigga spitting.
Damn, nigga. There's a reason why Hugh Jackman never wore the Wolverine costume, despite everybody getting into a rage and getting upset that he hasn't worn it. Ask yourself, what does the Wolverine costume symbolize? Why is it so important that Logan wears a damn Wolverine costume? Is it really that important to his character? The answer is no. When I talk about importance, I'm talking about what does it represent? Is it to protect their identity? Does that mask have a certain effect on a city or on a bad guy? Like Batman in Gotham. It's to protect his identity and just the bat represents something. It's almost as if like he became fear, what his enemies dread. Did I fuck up that quote from Batman Begins?
You shut the fuck
But
up.
also,
You shut the fuck
let it
up.
get you a little bit.
You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I fucked it up. But there's a reason for him wearing that. When you look at Spider-Man and the Amazing Spider-Man, he told the kid, put the mask on. It'll give you strength. Spider-Man mask means something. And I don't think the Scarlet Witch costume translates well to live action. At least not the tiara part of it. Now, if you want to go for something where she has a tiara on in certain moments of a big power surge going through her body where a tiara of energy appears around her head, go for it. I'm cool with that. But to just put her in a tiara because she wore it in the comic books, it's got to serve a purpose in live action. And you got to also think that from a marketing standpoint, they want to be able to sell these actors and actresses. You want to be able to see their faces as frequently as possible. So is it really that productive to have Wanda Maximoff all of a sudden wearing a tiara in the MCU? Yeah. Not really. Not really. I get it. It's iconic. I get it. It's better looking than the red jacket. But I look forward to them doing something else with her look in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness beyond putting her in a tiara. Alright? Now, motherfuckers love tiaras and shit. Y'all part of the goddamn Sailor Scouts. Y'all must be Sailor Mars or some shit. Put her in a tiara. Put her in a tiara. Put her in a tiara. God damn. Nah, it's been weird, but it's been real. Remember that. Keeping it real. Get out of here, bitch.
4G's on